Good Monday evening, everyone. Let's do some weather for Weather Geeks this evening. First, a quick reminder, of course, that our brand new 21 Storm Tracker weather app is available for all mobile users, at least if you use Android or Apple devices. The Windows Phone version might be in the pipeline at some point, but not at the moment. Everything you need to know about the weather is in the app. You can watch this video in the app, every other video we do, interactive radar on there, link to my blog, 7-day forecast, hourly forecast. It's got a bunch of stuff, and you know what really sets this apart from a lot of weather apps that people use is the content. Whether you're using the stock weather app on your phone or Yahoo Weather or Weather Channel, whatever you're using, most of that is just automated computer model junk. This has a lot of human-generated content in it. All right, so far, of course, in February, the story has been the warmth. Today, even though it was cooler than the weekend, it was still above average with a high, officially actually 42 just after midnight. The afternoon high today was 41, but a little after midnight it was 42. We are almost 10 degrees above average, but this surplus, if you will, is going to be wiped out quite a bit over the next week, especially by the weekend. By this time next week, our temperature departure from average for the month, about halfway through the month, might be pretty close to average because of the harsh cold that is coming our way. So everything kind of will balance out. All right, the weather today was not as nice as the weekend, but you know, for early February, it wasn't that cold. Again, we reached 40 or so in many places before the rain and wet snow settled in. And for the rest of the night tonight, I don't think it does much. The radar this evening as I record this is not particularly active. Now, it could be a little bit of a different story off to our south. There's actually a winter weather advisory in effect for the counties to our south. This is kind of the I-70 corridor, if you will. Pittsburgh over to Cambridge and Zanesville and into the Columbus area. That winter weather advisory runs all the way through 7 in the morning. Now, the threshold for a winter weather advisory is lower off to our south. In other words, it takes less snow to trigger a winter weather advisory as you go south of the Mahoning Valley. All right, no advisories, watches, or warnings here. Flurry or two overnight. We're going to be in kind of a donut hole, I think, over the next 24 hours or so. There's going to be some steady snow to the south. Some lake effect or lake enhanced snow will get going later on tomorrow into tomorrow night up to the north. But relatively speaking, our snowfall amounts are going to be fairly modest. And I really don't think it does much tomorrow either. Maybe, you know, some of the modeling, not the high-res futurecast here, but some of the modeling does bring a little bit of steadier snow, maybe as far north as Route 30 at some point tomorrow. But even that is not set in stone at all. I think a lot of the viewing area is just kind of quiet over the next couple of days. It's winter weather advisories off to our south and a winter storm warning, yes, for parts of the I-95 corridor, Philadelphia down to the Baltimore area. There's going to be quite a bit of snow over there. So again, relatively speaking, we're in pretty good shape. As I record this a little before 8 o'clock, it's still above freezing, 33 in Youngstown. The true cold air is back here across the upper Midwest. And this push of colder air that extends, of course, all the way up into Canada is going to make more and more southward progress. And boy, are you going to feel the change coming up at the end of the week and heading into the weekend. All right, as far as our Tuesday goes, again, pretty quiet day tomorrow. That steady snow to the south. Not much going on northeast Ohio, western PA tomorrow. Then the Arctic front comes through. This is the first of two Arctic fronts. Today's cold front was just sort of a ho-hum cold front. This is an Arctic front tomorrow. The second Arctic front will blast through Friday night. This front will certainly fire up the lake effect machine by Wednesday morning. But again, a lot of that's going to be up in the snow belts. In our viewing area, there's going to be snow showers Wednesday into Wednesday night. Some of this can lead to some accumulation, but I don't think it's going to be anything to write home about. Maybe just kind of an inconvenience, if you will. And flurries will stick around into at least the first half of the day on Thursday with some pretty brutal winds as well. Here's a look at the RPM model, our in-house model, showing the snow accumulations taking us out through Wednesday evening. Notice the snow to the south, kind of I-70 and south. Some lake-enhanced or lake-effect snow up in the snow belts, certainly, but you get into the WFMJ viewing area, and it doesn't show much all the way through Wednesday evening. I think some places can get a couple of inches of snow Wednesday into Wednesday night, but it's going to be closer to the secondary snow belt, more than likely. We're talking mostly northern Trumbull, northern Mercer. Here's a look at the snowfall plumes on our computer models. This is valid for Vienna, where the airport is. Notice the lines start arcing up here Wednesday into Wednesday night. The GFS, the red line at the top, probably a little out to lunch with its amount. But the Euro, the NAM, the RPM, trying to show a couple of inches perhaps accumulating. North of I-80, particularly, Wednesday into Wednesday night. It's going to be windy on Wednesday with that first Arctic front. Wind's not much of a story through Tuesday night. But then Wednesday, there can be some gusts perhaps to 30, and with temperatures struggling to get out of the mid-20s, wind chills probably single digits, lower teens. It'll stay pretty blustery into Wednesday night. And speaking of those wind chills, as this first Arctic front comes through, the wind chills, again, lower teens at best Wednesday. And this could be close to a borderline situation for some 2-hour delays, perhaps Thursday morning, with wind chills dropping below zero. Actual temperatures Thursday morning probably in the lower teens, 11, 12. Wind chills maybe 0 to 5 below. It's not the kind of thing that's going to set off a lot of 2-hour delays, but I can't rule it out either. So watch out for that perhaps Thursday morning. Friday morning, same idea. Probably not enough for 2-hour delays, but it's going to be cold. Actual temperatures upper single digits to 10. Wind chills maybe 0 to 5 below. Then, here comes the real motherload of cold. The coldest air of the winter so far for the weekend. These are afternoon wind chills on Saturday. Notice the wind chill Saturday afternoon, maybe 10 to 15 below. Could be worse. We could live around Toronto. Look at these wind chills. We're talking 30 to 40 below. Toronto, Niagara Falls, maybe up to Rochester as well. So it could be a lot worse. And the wind chills will stay well below zero, it looks like, through Valentine's Day morning. So how long does the cold stick around? As has been the case for a lot of the winter, not long. Now, it's going to be pretty harsh this weekend. But as we go into next week, that core of the cold shifts off to the east. It'll be seasonably chilly for the first half of next week. A lot of highs in the 30s, where we should be in mid-February. And then the modeling is pretty consistent in showing a pretty nice warm-up again, tail end of next week. So as we go towards the last 10 days of February, I don't see a lot of signals for sustained cold. A couple cold days here and there, yes, but the kind of thing that we have coming this weekend does not look likely again for the rest of the month. So this pattern, as we go towards the 20th of February and beyond, pretty benign. So we'll see how that plays out. That's what the modeling is showing at the moment. Thanks for watching Monday Night's Weather for Weather Geeks. You can check out my 7-day forecast tonight on 21 News at 11. You can check out your 7-day forecast anytime on your 21 Storm Tracker app. And more Weather Geeks coming your way at this time, Tuesday evening.